Hello, chosen black sheep. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. I'm so grateful you are here. Today, let's discuss how the monad goes into matter and remembers itself through the divine spark. So here we go. All of us eventually ask the same question: what is really happening here? Why was I born into a world that feels both holy one day and hellish the next? Why does my heart keep longing for something that's always missing? Well, these answers will only come to us as we rise in awareness of the monad, the divine source, who breathed breath into all creation. Before the light took form, before there was a before, there was the monad, pure consciousness, eternal and silent. It had no opposite, no mirror, and even the divine monad desires to know itself. From that desire, the monad began emanating countless streams of light. Beings called aeons. They were not separate gods, but different facets of the monad. One of these beings, named Sophia, created without her counterpart, and through this single act, the demiurge, the god of separation, was created. The demiurge, blind to higher realms, believed he was the one and only god, and fashioned a universe of matter, low vibrational, dense, and ruled by cause and effect, but hidden in the material was a spark of Sophia's divine light, the divine spark that would one day awaken within humanity. This was an earthly stage where consciousness could experience what it was not, so it could remember what it truly was. The monad did not condemn the demiurge. It allowed this process to unfold, knowing that even the dark and dense must one day remember the light. Chosen black sheep, you carry a divine spark of source, a fragment of the pleroma, which is the divine light of the monad, inside you. The purpose of incarnation is not punishment, it is experience. It is the infinite exploring itself through every form with finite consciousness. You chose to come here, not as a victim, but as an emanation of the infinite. For you are the monad learning to be a human, so that humanity can remember it has always been the monad. Life is not a battle to win. Life is a game to awaken within. You win the game of life when you realize it is a game, when you stop reacting blindly and start responding consciously. The archons lose their power once you realize their rules don't define you. For the real victory is not escape, it is awakening inside the dream. So, how does the monad remember itself through us? By living our lives, by feeling every emotion, by falling and rising once again. You are the eye through which source sees itself. When you awaken, the monad awakens. In that part of the dream, your awareness is the divine spark igniting inside the darkness. As consciousness rises, we become aware that vibration is not about superiority. Every shadow eventually turns back to remember it was never separate from the light. Every failure is only the trigger we need to remember ourselves. Vibration is the teacher of purpose. Every level of vibrational frequency has a different meaning with a different lesson, the exact lesson that brings purpose to our lives. Within every frequency is a feeling, the grounding feeling of hugging a tree, standing inside the storm, or the healing sound of a child's laughter. Inside that feeling is the connection to everything that ever was or ever will be. This is the monad experiencing itself through different vibrational frequencies in human form inside the material realm as you. You are source remembering itself through the veil of the material realm in human form. Chosen black sheep, this is the great school of remembrance. It was never meant to be sorrowless, because it is through contrast we rise, and through darkness remember the light, not by judging the darkness, but by bringing light into it, so that it remembers it was never separate from the light in the first place. Suffering was never a failure. It's what awakens the divine spark within us. It is the path of remembrance that ignites the fire inside us. but to become lost in it is the trap of the material realm. We must hold the shadow in our left hand and the light of truth in the right, until they both remember through acceptance they are the same essence. There is a quiet place deep inside your heart, where the divine waits to see what you will become. From the surface, life feels uncertain. We make choices and wonder if they matter. We pray for guidance and ask, is this my path? But the truth is softer and more beautiful. You are not a puppet of the material realm. You are the very breath of Source, learning how to create with your own voice, shaping your existence with every choice. Free will is not separate from the divine plan. It is the divine plan. The divine spark of Source within you expresses itself through your choices, just as if eternity were molding and shaping through your two hands, speaking through your laughter and learning from your mistakes. Every joy, every heartbreak, every moment you chose love over fear was the divine Source remembering itself through you. You see, the monad does not command you from afar. The monad becomes you. Deep inside your heart is where the monad resides, looking through your eyes, feeling with your senses, remembering through your experience. Because every decision, even the ones we regret, is a doorway the infinite walks through to see its own reflection. Through you, the left path twists and turns, and the right door swings wide open, but both are leading you to the same destination, your own remembrance. You have never taken a single breath that was not inside this plan. Not one tear has been wasted. Not one prayer has been unheard. Free will is not rebellion. It is your God-given right inside this material realm. You are here to make the invisible visible through your co-creation of reality with the divine Source inside you. So breathe in this knowing, you are the dreamer that became the dream. So the dream could awaken and remember, you were the dreamer all along. Chosen black sheep. In this final chapter, we understand there is no high or low, no spiritual or material, no saint or sinner. There is only divine consciousness playing every role to see the full scope of eternity. The goal has never been escape, it is union, the spirit embracing matter until matter reveals itself as spirit. You are not a strange visitor in this universe, you are the universe remembering who you are. Every breath you take is the monad breathing through you. Every thought of love is Source remembering within you. For you are not only the creator, but also the creation. You are the drop that came here to remember it is the entire ocean. For every moment of your awakening is the divine remembering itself through you. If this struck a chord within you, please like, share, and subscribe. Now seek these things inside yourself and remember, I love you until next time.